Colonel Diverisa, and ladies and gentlemen, and those who are alone sitting on the dais with me, and my respected authors. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the launch of Red Lines Redrawn Operation Sindoor and India's New Normal, a gripping tale of warrior, strategy and diplomacy. As a publisher, I am proud to bring both this book that brings together our distinguished veterans from the Army, Air Force and the Diplomat Corps, each bringing their unique tri-service perspective to unravel the story of Operation Sindoor. Konark Publishers began its journey in 1986, and as we stand here now, we are proud to be completing 40 years of dedicated publishing. From the very beginning, Konark has been committed to serious, thoughtful works in the field of defense, military security, and geopolitics and politics and current affairs. We felt compelled to publish this book to set the record straight, as there are many misconceptions and misinformation about this pivotal operation and its success. Through this book, we aim to showcase India's ability to meet challenges head-on and emerge victorious. The stories within these pages are a testament to the bravery, skill, dedication of our armed forces. It is an honor to share their experiences with you. It all began when I was reading a newspaper reports and statements from various global sources. What I read deeply disturbed me as a publisher. I felt strong responsibility to bring out the true facts and figures behind this unique operation and to explain why India was compelled to undertake it against an enemy nation that is widely known for breeding terrorism across the globe. At the time, I was far away from New Delhi in Kerala on a vacation, yet the urgency of the moment would not allow me to remain silent. I reached out to our veterans and requested them to help pen down the real story so that the world could know the truth. Today I stand before you with a deep sense of pride and satisfaction as I present this prestigious book to you all. As rightly mentioned by our Chief Guest and the Chief of Army Staff on India Today about a week ago, Operation Sindoor remains underway and cautioned Pakistan that any future provocation and misadventure would be met with a firm and decisive military response. He also revealed that the armed forces were fully prepared to launch ground operations if Pakistan had attempted any misadventure during the brief May 2025 conflict, adding that India had significantly expanded the scope for conventional military action in Pakistan. This book offers an authoritative account of India's evolving military doctrine and operational experience during Operation Sindoor. It traces the shift from cold start to a more dynamic response while reaffirming India's strategic autonomy, aimed competing global narratives. Drawing on insights from senior leaders of the Indian Air Force and Indian Army, the book examines operational success, contested air combat claims, and the growing complexity of air defense in an era of drones and very ripe weapons and advanced missiles. It highlights the transformative role of networking-centric warfare, integrated command and control, and modern air defense systems. Emphasizing jointless whole government synergy and future readiness, the book identifies non-contact warfare as a defining feature of future conflicts. Let me give you a sneak preview of the book by reading out some excerpts from it. Chapter 5, Pounding the Earth and Guarding the Sky, Brigadier Akhilesh Bhargava. In conclusion, we can say that Operation Sindoor is not just a story of tactical success. It is a validation of India's defense indigenization policies, from AD systems to drones, from counter US capabilities to platforms. Indigenous technology has delivered when and where it mattered the most. That India has successfully asserted its role as a high-tech military power in the 21st century is a very apt statement. Chapter 6, Diplomacy Redefined, Ambassador Anilji. A global comprehensive strategic partnership has been compromised for the sake of inconvenience. For the sake of conveniences. Crass translation has become a currency at the highest level in the US administration. Chapter 7. Implications on India's security calculus, Major General Vipin Bakshi. Operation Sindoor was the first military exchange in history wherein both sides were in possession of nuclear weapons. This made the geostrategic nuisances of escalation infinitely more complex as all other major powers were observing the exchange with great concern. Many of them had varying perceptions of the issue and they all have a different nature of stakes in the Indian subcontinent. My grateful thanks to all the veterans who could find time to write this book with a very short time with the dedication and devotion. Konark's team headed by Priyanka and ably supported by Ruati and Preeta deserve all the praises as we enjoy the launch of this book just now. It shows truly the strength of our Naris. That is what the title also talks, and times of protecting our nation. I also thank Vice Admiral G. Ashok Kumar, former Vice Chief of the Indian Navy, Government of India, for his continued support after introducing me to Major General Vipin Bakshi. When I was in Kerala, I was thinking how to contact all these people. So idea came to me immediately that let me contact my relative and Vice Admiral Ashok Kumar, who was also in Kerala at that time after his retirement. So I contacted him and that is how everything happened. It is a very interesting episode because I have been publishing for the last 50 years. I have brought manuscripts from Pakistan. I am responsible for publishing Zulfikar Ali Bhutto's book from the jail. I smuggled the manuscript to India and we published it in India. And the title was If I Am Assassinated. And he was assassinated, you all know about it. So I had this inclination, and commissioning of a book is very difficult and easy. If I know the author, I go to him, talk to him, convince him, and then I do the book. But here, I did not meet any one of them. I was in Kerala. So what I used was, in a military style, I used Vice Admiral Ashok Kumar. I said, you find one person who can lead the team. He said, only Vipin can do it. He is my batchmate. I don't know. I did not even understand he was a batchmate. So finally, I went on talking to him, and somehow I could convince. And my family also says I can convince anybody for any matter. Anyway, I don't know. But thank you very much for that. So finally, I landed up in Delhi, and we had the first meeting as soon as I came by the evening flight, early morning. All the 4 people were there. Today we are missing Bhargava Saab. He was also there. And I assembled 2 editors, not 1. 2 editors and 2 ladies I assembled because it was a question of Sindoor, saving Sindoor also for the country. And the Prime Minister said always that the Nari strength is very important. And all the world is with Naris, So therefore, that's also a very important factor. And Prime Minister knows about it. We have arranged for the sale of the book at a specially discounted price outside for rupees 800 today. You may wish to purchase a copy of the book and read it from cover to cover. Without further ado, let us celebrate the launch of this book, Red Lines Read On. Your presence has given us immense pleasure. Thank you once again, and Jai Hind. One small request I have to make to the Chief of Army here. He is so kind, and he presented some memento to 2 young people here. I saw that, and I wish I had one, but anyway, maybe next time. But he also said I will have a photo session as soon as I get out of this hall with them. That's so kind of him. Now this book actually should be with all the wives of the defense force. This is what I feel. Whatever I can do for that, I will do that, because they are the real people behind all the men who are all the men and women in uniform. Safeguard our country. Thank you very much.